Hey, Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Salutations to the brothers out there pushing this truth. Double honors to the apostles. Great millstone. Right now, I'm at the plant right now, so this video gonna be quick. The topic is a vision. During this week, I had a vision about something that was very serious, and it wasn't just a vision, it was prophecy fulfilled, because it actually came true the next day. So right from the gate, we going into this Passover weekend, and brothers gonna be tried and tempted, and all type of Satan is just gonna be kicking up heavy for us. We got a week of 7 days of unleavened. So, I just want to build y'all spirit up with this vision that I'm going to give y'all real quick. I'm at the plant, so, I got to be kind of swift and get straight to the point. Last week, Wednesday night, I had a dream like 4 in the morning that it was Jacob's trouble and it was martial law being declared. And I was one of the first people up out my house. The Lord woke me up out my sleep and told me to go and investigate the matter. So as I'm walking through my town and I'm going to investigate what's going on, people were frantic, like, the Gurga troops, they military is just bombarding people's communities, getting them out their house, shooting you if you are on site, on the street. There's a way that you could flee away from here. It was two, I don't know if they were Edomite women, but they were like of, that complexion, that pale complexion. I don't know what they were, but they was giving me the heads up, like, you could flee towards this way and you could get away, get you and your family out of here. They're coming your way right now. So I rushed back to my crib. Now, mind you, I'm not in a state of panic, but I'm like, okay, I knew this was coming. Jets flying over the sky, people just in the street, pandemonium. So I get back to my house and I tell my family, I'm like, yo, get dressed. It's time to go. What I was telling y'all about all the time is happening now. They're about to raid the projects and you hear the gunfire and everything. My wife and my 2 daughters and my youngest son, they was not on accord with me. And this is a spiritual thing, because right now my family is not really accord on us with this truth. They got their own beliefs and whatever. But in the dream, I was like, yo, let's go. They looked at me like, we ain't going nowhere. And I was like, oh, shit. So this is where the temptation comes in, because, as a man, you want to protect your family, but the Lord, in this dream, the Lord put it on my spirit to be like, okay, y'all not going, I'm out. The Lord guided me to get the hell out of here. He gave me the right route to go to and everything. I'm out. So it kind of hurt me, because at the same moment, my oldest son comes in the house and he with his friend and he like, yo, Dad, I'm about to join the military on some. If y'all ever saw War of the World, that scene when Tom Cruise's son was ready to join the resistance against the chariots when they were fighting, he was like, Dad, I want to go. Let me go. I'm fighting. I'm going to get rid of these motherfuckers and all this, whatever. And I looked at him. I was like, are you dumb? You about to join the military? He was like, yeah. And he went into his room. He comes back out. Him and his homeboy is in full military garment. And I'm like, oh, I'm out. And you the oldest man in the house besides after me, and you out too? So now my spirit is weary, because it's like, damn, we both out and we leaving the wife We leaving the mother and the two daughters and my youngest son to fend for themselves. I felt kind of guilty. But as I'm talking to them, I'm kind of like off the spirit, like, yo, y'all out of order. You know, watch how fast they run down on us because y'all doing this. Now, as I'm saying that to them, I go to my window and look out the window. Here come the Romans. Plain clothes, looking like DTs hopping out. Yo, I'm like, see, here they come right now. And as I'm saying that, I'm like, yo, we caught. This is a one-way in, one-way out situation. I can't dip off now because they on their way up the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. They knock on the door. I look through the peephole. I'm like, we done. We done. But I didn't have that scared spirit. Listen to me, Israel. And this is from my elect brothers. Because, you know, we got this zeal on us like, yo, look, we really don't have no escape route. When the time comes, they're going to just run down on us. So I was content with it. But I was like, damn, the Lord gave us that spirit of like, yo, this is the exit. This is where y'all need to go. But my family was just on a no-go, not on the same plan as me, right? So they take me. Besides them taking me, they took them too. So just know, there ain't no mercy. It ain't no mercy when this shit happen, when this shit take place, man. Ain't no mercy, right? So they take me, and I'm like, yo, man, this is some bullshit. They laughing, and Esau just got the whole vicious. They can't wait to meditate terror on us, right? They like, yeah, we got one of the real dudes, right? And I'm like, yo, you know what's funny? My son just joined up forces with y'all. You know that? And he was like, yo, your son gonna die too because he's not one of us. And I'm like, wow, see? This nigga dumbed out. He wasted his time. Now, this is where it get crazy, man. The dream is over. They take me, my two daughters, my wife, and my youngest son, throw us in a paddy wagon, and it's like, Lord knows what happens after that. But I woke up and I'm pissed off as my wife. Like, I'm telling her, like, yo, you better be in order, because when the time comes, if the Lord guide us and tell me to go somewhere and do something, you better be on board. So I'm arguing with her for like a good 20 minutes. She like, why you coming at me about all this in a dream? It's just a dream. I'm like, yo, nah, it's not just a dream. This is a vision, and it's heavy on my spirit because I don't know if the reason why they got me is because I hesitated with talking to y'all about it, telling y'all to let's go. Because in my spirit, I was like, yo, I'm out. Y'all ain't going? All right, I'm out. But in that split second, as I talked to them about it, I looked out the window and it was too late. But, okay, the vision is over. I'm up. It's 4:30 in the morning. Just waiting on my spirit for a good 10 minutes, and then I went back to sleep. New day. My daughter is up in the kitchen, and I'm telling her about the dream. It's like 8:30 in the morning. It's only 3-4 hours later, 8:30 in the morning. I'm telling her about the dream. She like, yo, that shit sounds scary. And 8:30 in the morning, listen to me, Israel. Yo, this is no cap, man. 8:30 in the morning, as I'm telling her this story, I get a knock at my door, the same way how the Romans knocked on my door in the dream. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, yo, usually when I hear that sound, I ain't thinking about Romans at my door. I'm thinking about maybe UPS or FedEx or Amazon. So I go to the door comfortably, not really thinking about the dream that I'm telling her prior 5 seconds ago. I get to the door, look through the peephole. It's the Romans. No cap, Israel. It's 2 uniformed officers at my door. So before I even open the door, I'm telling her like, yo, you ain't gonna never believe who at the door right now. She looking at it like it ain't nothing. I'm like, yo, I ain't even opened the door for them yet. Cause I'm like, yo, come here. We in the kitchen. I get her from the kitchen. And I'm like, yo, wait until you see who this is when I open up the door. I got her standing right by the door side with me. I open up the door and it's two Romans, bro. So that's why I said it's more than a vision. It's more than a dream when you just had a dream about police knocking on your door to take you out your apartment at 4 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock, two real police officers out of your real world. I'm like, yo, Kayla, look at this shit. Did this just bug you out? She ain't saying nothing. I'm talking to the Romans like, yo, do y'all know I was just telling my daughter about a dream I had about y'all knocking on his door this morning? Yesterday. 5 seconds ago, I'm telling her about a dream I just had about y'all pulling me out my house, and they don't know what to say. One of the officers said, oh, well, you should play lotto because your dreams come true.
Jamil, pick up.
Ultimately,
So come down to the lobby, please.
Ultimately, I'm still at the plant, y'all. Forgive me for that. But ultimately, they came for a routine checkup because some type of domestic dispute that happened months ago. And it wasn't even about me fighting my wife or nothing. It was about my kids being disrespectful and coming at me.
Hey, floor, 1 second, please.
So one of my other kids called because they just totally realized like, yo, nah, you way out of line on daddy right now. I'm calling the cops. So they did a routine checkup on the day that I had a dream that they was coming for me. So that's why I say it was more than a vision. So forgive me for dragging that out, but that's what happened. And it just was on my spirit to let y'all know that, man. It might be sooner than later when we gonna get that knock at our door and we getting pulled out of our cribs with no explanation. So I just want to hit y'all with 2 precepts before I close out, man. And this is Matthew 5:11, and it says, "Blessed are ye when man shall revile you." And revile you means, just talking bad about you, man. Thinking that you're the worst. Like, you calling to check on me. Y'all giving a routine check to check and see if I'm being a abusive parent or abusive husband when it's these kids that's out of order right now. But now y'all got an excuse to run down on me whenever y'all want. Okay? And that's just their protocol. That's what they got in their description. Domestic, that's the revile. Okay, it's a domestic call. But carrying on, it says, and persecute you. And what is pulling you out your crib? Persecuting you, man. Pulling you out your crib for no reason, man. And doing what they want with you. And say all men is an evil against you. Falsely. Because what is martial law, man? They just going to look at all the people who they feel like who they know is the elect and like, yo, we got to get rid of them. We gonna make a whole reason why that they the reasons why this the reason why we getting rid of them. When ultimately it's just because they know that we are somebody that they gotta suppress because what? Give it spiritual powers, whatever. Whatever the Lord got in store for us and making us those men. For whose sake? For my sake. Who is the my? The Most High. Yahweh Shah right there in that instance, because what are we doing this for? For his sake, to preach his name. So when you got the true knowledge of Yahweh Shah, man, and you coming with this truth, that's like a total threat against their program. Because Yahweh Shah and his secrets that he gave to us men, his men, Lord willing, I beat us, man, I don't know. But the secrets that he gave his men is top secret, man. classified. And the last verse, man, the last precept I want to give before I shut it down, man, because, Lord knows what's going on in this building, man. This is St. James, man. This is just an exhortation for the brothers who stand strong, man, stand firm, St. James chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. And if you love him, man, you're going to be ready to roll, man. You're going to be ready to throw them handcuffs on me, take me where you got to take me, do what you got to do, man. And his sake, man. The Maccabee spirit, And with that, man, I'm going to just say shalom and DTA, man.